Welcome to another interview in which two of you have the chance to win each $50. All you guys have to do is subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, and leave your Ethereum address with the Twitter handle down below in the comments. We're going to pick the winners live each Sunday here on our channel. So until then, good luck and enjoy the interview.
Hi guys, welcome in Malta, the blockchain island. We're at the Malta Blockchain Summit and I'm here with Naiem and Ian from Ferrum Network. What is Ferrum? It's an interoperability solution, and as you know, I'm quite excited about interoperability. I think it's the future. We need it for mass adoption, and that's why I want to ask those guys a little bit about their project. And guys, thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely, thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having us.
Okay, let's. We have Naiem is the CEO and Ian is the COO. So I'm going to ask him, why did you start Ferrum, and what was the idea behind it, and how did it start?
Awesome, great question. I started learning about crypto from 7 or 8 years ago. I was doing a PhD in distributed database systems in Australia, University of Queensland. And if you think about it, blockchain is a distributed database system with something on top of it that makes it immutable. So the first thing I did, I read the Bitcoin white paper. It was exciting, but I wasn't smart enough to envision what it's going to come into. So I dismissed it, but I was interested in the technology. I learned about it until a couple of years ago, which I got interested again. I came back, started reading papers and reading code in the projects, and I realized that what has become from Bitcoin. So initially, Bitcoin was supposed to be replacing money. But what has become after so many years is that we got 1,000 different chains. None of them talks to each other. None of them is even close to replacing money. And that got me into thinking, why is that? Why instead of going to the direction it was supposed to do, it went to a totally different direction, which is really cool. We got smart contracts, we got all these different chains with different capabilities, but each of them, like Bitcoin, is a great store of value. None of the other chains are that great a store of value. So why is it standing there? No one's using it for transactions. So I started thinking about this problem, and I realized that, well, if the chains could connect to each other, it could talk to each other, we could solve this problem. There was no reason for all these chains to be like independent, not talking to each other. So then thinking about this, I started writing a paper, and at some point I decided, that's good, let's build something. So I built Ferrum Network at the time. So the idea was that Ferrum is the element in stars that is the most stable element atomically. So every more heavy atom than Ferrum basically breaks down to become Ferrum, and every atom that is lighter than Ferrum fuses to become Ferrum in the element. That's why we choose the name Ferrum as well. So it's just like we want this network, that every network other than Ferrum can sort of work with Ferrum, and we can be basically that interchain solution which allows connectivity between different networks. Now you can transact Bitcoin in Ferrum or Ethereum in Ferrum or Ripple in Ferrum.
And what's the differentiator for Ferrum to other interoperability solutions?
Oh, perfect. So there are, as you know, there are a lot of interoperability solutions. They're based on different characteristics. Some of them are just like a relay nodes that the actual transactions get executed on the original networks. That wasn't something I was interested in, because I wanted to have an interoperability solution that is providing a unique, consistent, and cheap experience so that it's suitable for financial applications. If you're running transactions on the original network, you still have the same speed and latency, and it actually you're doubling those problems. There are other solutions that use different techniques. The way Ferrum solves this problem is by importing and exporting value. So it allows you to provide a very unique, consistent, and fast experience across all chains. So I can transact Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, all with the same speed, with the same cost, with the same Ferrum address. So that is, I think, it's a unique thing that enables financial applications.
So you have register one Ferrum address, and on on this one, I can send Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin,
ERC20, whatever you like on a single address.
On a single address.
Completely decentralized.
Okay, so I only need to give somebody one address. Just send me my EOS.
Exactly.
Just send me my Bitcoin just on this one. I don't have to care about. So how do I access that one? How do I access the wallet? Or how do I access my address?
So we got a wallet app, and so we have a wallet app, an exchange, a decentralized exchange application. So the wallet, when you open it, you choose a private key, which is a random number, either yourself or it's going to be compatible with Ethereum addresses. So you can use your Ethereum address in the Ferrum with a difference, instead of 0x, it's going to be FX. So that you don't confuse those two addresses. But you can use MetaMask to access your Ferrum wallet.
So you have MetaMask integrations, more or less.
Yeah. So pretty much coming out.
So one question is, maybe to you, Ian, is like there's so many projects here exhibiting, and some of them are really good, some of them are really bad, and you have to distinguish them. And a lot of people are really concerned that they're quite skeptic about projects. So what is the number one question you're getting from people who are skeptic about Ferrum? So maybe we address it right now and we answer that right
so
now.
I think due to the fact that ICOs over the past 6 months have really done a massive disservice to their investors, and many retail investors are now underwater on those ICO investments, people are fair to ask the question, why should I still invest in ICOs?
Or why should I invest in Ferrum?
And you're right, why should I invest in Ferrum? So we take that question very seriously. And so we looked at the token metrics, we looked at the products, and we said to ourselves, we're not going to be just another ICO project that raises $30 million and sails off into the sunset on a yacht. We're raising a very small hard cap of $6 million. That's all we need to build the products. We actually have beta products ready. Like Naiem said, we have the wallet, we have the DEX, we have another really cool product called the Sub-Zero wallet, and interesting products coming out beyond that. So we're kind of comporting ourselves like a real startup, lean, mean, not spending more than what we need to spend, and we think that there's a direct benefit to the investor because really our token is valued very, very low as compared to some ICO that's raising $30 million.
Okay, so when you're gonna launch the token?
So the token is going to be launched, I believe it's going to be Q1 2019. Right now we're raising money. We're in our seed round of the ICO. So we're kind of now focused on the marketing side of things, building out the community. I mean, the products are already really, really well developed. Granted, we have some work to do on that side as well. But yeah, Q1 2019 is our expected date for the token launch.
It's good to take a little bit more time, develop the product, develop everything around it before you launch. I mean, last year that maybe took 1 month. Now it will take a normal amount of time of maybe 3/4 of a year. Or even. So the product is quite developed already, right? You have a DEX going. So what do you need to develop until the end of this year? What are you working on?
So there is a million things to work on. We are visioning to build. So this is what we're trying to do. We want to make a DEX on top of the Ferrum network that is as fast, as good, and much better than the best centralized exchange you're experiencing. So
can I tap into that one? I think the issue with is then having everything on-chain. So you're trying to do transactions off-chain or a second layer solution or something like this?
So our on-chain is quite fast. Yeah. So on-chain transactions get approved in 100 milliseconds or so already. So
because you're using your own?
We're using our own network, which is a DAG-based network. And also we are building the off-chain, like taking transaction off-chain, built in the core of the network, so that you don't have to have smart contracts or hash like futures or things like that to simulate that situation. So we can allow high frequency trading, we can allow margin trading, all these kind of cool features that many centralized exchanges have. So that's for building. If you want to build the best exchange, is a lot of work to do. We have the beta product, but probably we're trying to launch something is that very, very smooth and very good user experience.
Can people already register for the beta, or can they see it?
Only privates right now. Only if you're a private person, if you contact us directly, we can let you, give you access to the product and play with it. We still need to work on, make sure all the security holes are discovered and do a lot of work on it to make it to the public, available to public, but it's going to be Q4. The whole testnet is going to be launched in Q4 and mainnet probably Q4 or early Q1.
And maybe a question to you again. So where is the team based, and how are you working together?
Yeah, so right now we're excited to announce that we're moving to Malta, beautiful country of Malta. So not only are we here for this conference, we're going to be based out of Malta, where it's where the entity is. Naiem and I will be moving here. So, but our team is distributed across the globe. We have members in Silicon Valley, London, New York City, really all over the world. So Netherlands. So we're a distributed team, but the home base will be here in Malta.
Okay. I think that covers all the questions I have right now. Any last words you want to give our audience?
Just come check out our website, Ferrum.network. You can see all the products in action. Our YouTube channel has great demos. You'll see the team members, the advisors, and please check out all our community, our Telegram, and join us on this journey.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Faiz, if you have any questions to Ferrum, we're gonna link the link to the Telegram channel down below, so you can join it right there. If you have any questions to us about Ferrum, just join our Telegram announcement channel. Also, we're gonna announce more videos. We're gonna answer all your questions in our Telegram tribe channel. And stay tuned for more videos which is coming up on this channel. And until then, stay safe. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for watching, fellow Kryptonians. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also follow us here, join here and here as well. See you the next time.